Hi, and welcome back to the Theater Fella. I'm the Theater Fella, and today I'm going to be continuing the series where I create my own Pokemon region called Knockoast. Knockoast is heavily inspired by the countries of Greece, Italy, Egypt, and other Mediterranean sea coast countries. So without further ado, let's jump into the first fakemon. Today we have Stumpbot, a grass and steel type. It's heavily inspired by the wild robot, unless you can't already tell, and it's a robot made out of wood, or the parts of a broken down pirate ship. It dreams of becoming a really great pirate. Sadly, without evolution, I don't think that's too likely. It has decent stats, but I'm going to need to nerf some of these guys' stats. I'm giving them some outrageous numbers, I gotta say. It was a fun Pokemon, and I'm glad with how it turned out. And jumping to its evolution, we have this guy. Wow, God, he is huge. He's based on Metalbeard from the Lego movie and shipwrights. He keeps the ships afloat and is made out of them, it seems. He kind of succeeded in doing what he wants to do and became a pirate. He uses a large anchor as its attacking weapon, and it was really fun. I thought of the idea while bored in ELA class, and I think it turned out surprisingly well for just some doodles I made on my papers. It's really strong and protects all those in need, and I'm guessing it also has an army of Stumpbots awaiting with it as well. It was just really fun to draw, and I like the inspiration I took behind it. Next, we have Crabrawler's evolution, which I'm not being biased, I kind of like it a bit more, named Frustration. It's kind of based on a Sonic character, like a crab meat, because, well, come on, it's got the boxing gloves and everything. I was just never really happy with how Crabominable turned out, so I decided to make, not being biased, but set out to make a better concept for an evolution. And I think with that in mind, it turned out pretty well for what it is, and I'm kind of happy. I also gave it a signature move called Flaming Fury, which does 100 base damage and 20 extra damage for each Pokemon that has already taken damage in your bag. I also gave it a shiny form. I like the colors, and it was a fun one to draw. And now, I know I said this in the last video, but my favorite Fakemon I've made, Scally Rouge. In case you can't tell, it's the convergent form of Armarouge and Surluge. It uses dual revolvers from the 1800s as weapons. My friend pointed out that Armarouge already uses guns, but no, that's a cannon. It was just really cool, and I'd like to think that it wanders around sunken beaches in search of helpless souls and guides them back to land, acting as a defense and just a guidance. It's very elusive and evolves from Charcadet as the other two Pokemon, Surluge and Armarouge do. And it's a water and ghost type. Water because, well, it's a pirate and it has some very water-based moves. And ghost because nobody really knows what it does and what its purpose is. It has a very mysterious essence. Anyway, that's it for today. See you later.